Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooked Gamer here. We're back with another demo. This is Aquapark Tycoon, similar to other Tycoon games of this type. So something, if you're interested in, I suppose, things like RollerCoaster Tycoon or maybe Planet Coaster, it is something very similar. Some of the mechanics, however, don't really work very well if you're used to the more polished games, I suppose. This one is very promising. As you can see here, bottom right, it says that the work is in progress. Some things may change, the graphics including. Now, I want to go ahead and start a new game. Okay, so I have to be honest, this is me second time playing, so we are gonna skip some of the tooltips and the tutorials, whatever. And the demo is rather short. You can finish it quite quickly, I suppose. Basically, our goal is to reach 250 guests and a 60% rating of the park by January 1st, year 2. Now, this is literally, I don't know, like 6 months. 6 months? Is this no, sorry, 8 months. 8 months from now. So the game wants us to do it within the 8 months. We're already starting with kind of the, I don't want to say the basics, but there's a slide here, there's a tower here, and a small pool. Now that pool is pretty okay. We can enlarge it. So what we can do, there are many things we can do in this game, okay? So we can either enlarge one pool and make it massive. The other thing we can do is we can build multiple pools. You know, it's kind of up to you really what you want to do. Now, as you can see here, this is the border of what we have. A lot of the things are not part of the demo. As you can see now, it's when I highlight this, it just says not part of it. As I say, it'll be a rather quick one, if you will. Now, this is the entrance. We are also starting with 6,000, and our rating rather is low. Now, what we're gonna do, okay, is to start researching. So we're gonna do a couple of things. I kind of know what needs to be done, okay? So I'll skip ahead a bit. So we're gonna go for steam baths. They will give us a better rating and more money. And then we'll research other things as well. Now, I think what we want to do... Now, the building, I haven't really figured it out very well, honestly. But there you go. Okay, so there are two types of pools that we have available. The rest we can unlock via research. So what we're going to do, okay, is to have a sports pool. Again, honestly, yeah, I'm not quite sure if this is working very well, but look, we'll try. So let's go here, okay? So we'll start... Now, the pool needs to be rather big. As you can see, this is going to cost us almost 4,000. Now, the pool is done, okay? Now, what you can do here are several things, okay? So first of all, you can make it edgy. So basically, it's like a rectangular or square shape, whatever you want to call it. Or more round corners, that's pretty much it. Now, in addition to that, you can then subtract that. I don't know why this is contextual. I think it depends on... Yeah, I think that's what it was. Okay. And we can rotate the floor as well. Okay. Yeah, so basically, depending on from where you drag it from, I suppose. Okay. And then the other shapes are circular. So basically what we can do is something like this. Which obviously for sports pool makes no sense. So let's just leave it like that. And then there's free form as well. So you can just, you know, keep dragging and do whatever you need to do with it. Now, this says no slope. I don't know how we can change that, to be quite honest. I wish I could change this from like... Wait. Let me fix that. I wish I could change this like that. Click to finalize. See, it just doesn't let us. So I'm not understanding how to do the... So I don't know if this is just not finished or what it is. But basically, I'd like to make one side of the pool... what you call it? See, because this is the entire pool. So like a slope, basically. This is what the game... Yeah, I think what the game is meant to do. But anyway, I really don't think this is working because this just says no slope and there are no other functionalities here. So we're gonna go to... Oh, we've got no money. Okay, so I have to take loan now. I kind of wasted it, but that's okay. So let me just take a bit of a loan and then we need to go down to... Oh, man. I think it's 3.7, but we'll go to 4, okay? It's not ideal, but there you go. Okay, and then what we'll do is to have a big tower. It's here. So this is where people will be jumping into the pool. Could we have it here on the side, I wonder? Yeah, let's go like this. I feel like that's okay. Right, so that's that. And then let's go and have... Ah, yes. Okay, we need to get those things going. Now, I'm not quite sure where. I know when it comes to the pool, I actually like swimming. So we're gonna go with maybe 3 lanes. So I find this quite hard to do. Especially if you have to do it like this, one by one. Really, yeah? Wow, okay. I think if I... Can I hold shift? That just doesn't matter. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do a few of them like this, right? Like, I'm not gonna... I think this is already not spaced out correctly. It's actually very hard. I don't think it matters anyway, because they're kind of going around everywhere themselves. Okay, so then we can get those. You might have noticed, okay, some items have basically those little hearts and whatnot. These are providing additional, it's here, luxury. That's what the game calls it. I'm just gonna have like few of them. Okay, so it's fine like this. Then we can grab those. So let's have... maybe let's have them on the side as normal pool would. And one over there. And then I think... Yeah, I'd like to grab a couple of these. So people can just basically jump from here. And then some of this stuff as well. But maybe this will be better for fun pool. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Okay, and then I can grab a couple of lights just to make things better. This gives us luxury or prestige or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What's this? Ah, yes, these things can be done as well. Yeah. Okay. I kind of wish there was a quicker way of doing this. I'm just gonna bring this all the way here. Don't know what, but yeah, probably this isn't the best. What's this? Entry is blocked, it says. Now, so the thing with this is, okay, you cannot move this, you can only delete this. So that's the only thing you can do for that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now, we are losing money like there's no tomorrow, but that's okay. I'm just gonna grab now... some of this. just so it looks a bit nicer. And let's just go around with it. Now there's a rock here, but what can we do? Okay, so that's cool. Now again, we cannot do anything with it apart from just... If I click go to, this just pans and zooms onto the item. So let me just get rid of it. I suppose, do you know what? This looks weird. So let me just grab this and make this again. So if you click edit, it brings you over here. I don't know, whatever the difference is. Okay, so that's much better, and I suppose we can have one of these. Yeah, that kind of looks like more proper pull, if you will. Okay, so that's pretty much it, and then we can go... So these are the jets, whatever. This is... the pool is too deep for that, I can tell you. I don't think it matters that this is missing. And we can actually go ahead and open it, okay? This gives you a couple of things. The temperature, you can also change this between the chlorine water and strong chlorine water, and then basically different types of pools will have different things as well. So thermal, therapeutic or medicinal or something like that. And then you can change this as well. So I suppose the bottom tiling. So I think there's one here that looks pretty good. Yeah, let's go with white, whatever. And the border as well. So this one here. And then the drains, right? The drains are over here. So I think this one looks pretty cool. And then there are, I suppose, statistics for it. So intensity, fun, sport is high. Okay. And then, oh yeah, this is kind of maintenance, which doesn't really tell us too much just quite yet. So that's pretty much it. That's the sports pool. And the game will want us to do a couple of other things. So I'm gonna go and do it right away just to show you. Now we can really unpause it, so we'll start making money. And I think as well, I'd like to increase the fee. So we'll go to 15. I'll unlink this. So basically what this does is that, I don't know if you just noticed, but if I increase this, it increases for everyone. If I unlink it, this is kind of, I suppose I'm not really understanding this, but look at this, right? So, wait, it's working now. It wasn't working before. So it looks like it calculated like percentage of something. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's working now. So I'm just gonna go to, or maybe because I did this, let me just try quickly. Okay, so I'll just reduce the prices for the, obviously children should pay less. And then if I were to do this, yeah, see, so it calculates like a percentage. So I'm not quite sure what's that about, but oh, anyway, so yeah, that's how much they'll pay, right? And then the game basically will tell us whether that's okay or not or whatever. Right, so that's it. Now I'd like to expand this pool as well over to this side. There's also a couple of other things we'll need to do. So we'll go with, where's that? Yeah, the shops, because that will give us money. These things, lockers. Now there's really no place to put them, so we'll just have them here. Doesn't really matter that much. And then some toilets. Now the rotating is with Q and E. So let's just have 2, I suppose. Oh no, it won't let me. It won't let me either. A bin somewhere here. There are showers. Now, showers are very, I suppose, basic, but that's okay. We can have them over here by the tower. I'll just grab 2. And then we can grab some sort of a sand. It'll look kind of beachy or something. I'd like to bring this over as well, just so it looks together. Now this place as well should have some sort of a maybe changing room or something of that sort. So I think it'll be nice to have it somewhere here. Kind of looks random, but that's okay. We can grab a bin or trash can wherever you're from. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then maybe a couple of these guys, because we'll have 2 places. So this maybe here even. Cheap soda and cheap snack. I suppose the bin is just there, but we'll grab another one. Let's place the trash can here. Okay. So that's pretty good. I think I'd like to, yeah, because people will change over there, so that's okay. I'd like to get rid of this. That was the changing room. It's just this one, I think, gives us a bit more luxury or whatever. Now the thing with this one, okay, is that you can actually, this is supposed to snap. So look, you can put that on the roof of this, but it won't work. I'll show you what it's used for though. Well, it's for showers, but... look, people are jumping in. Now there is a lifeguard patrolling. You can have them assigned to like a working area. So if I'll drag here, it just, he'll go just here, basically. Now the staff is here, so we've got 1. We'll grab another one for this pull. And this person isn't needed. 1 technician is enough. Now we'll need few janitors. That's really... I'm actually gonna go for 4. Because what happens, okay, is that the floor needs to be mopped, like all the time, continuously, so... I also don't understand why those windows open all the time. But there you go. Okay, so... The game gives us also joy sparks, which you then can spend on additional better buildings to get more prestige or luxury, whatever you want to call it. Now this pool is very deep, so people will be jumping down from this. Probably not the best placement now when I think of it, but there you go. So what we can do as well is to basically click on this, and then there are thoughts, okay? As people will start using it, they'll be telling us what's going on. Now, it tells us that we need to build a second slide, so that's what I want to do. Honestly, the slides... the slides in this game are not very good. As in, like, they're great, don't get me wrong, but the design of it is not really very intuitive. So look what's gonna happen, okay? So as I'm twisting my camera, look at the arrows here. They change, okay? So you need to constantly change the angle of your camera for this to work. Otherwise, you know, it's just not going to. So I'm not quite understanding that mechanic. Why is it like that? I don't know. I haven't played the other games in a while I'm really not understanding the idea behind it, honestly, but anyway. Right, so there we go. I think we're gonna go with this. Yeah, so this basically tells us, so start from 15. The slope is 15 degrees, 15 meters, and then we're going down, okay? And then we can build this. Now the game won't allow us to build it this way. Okay, we can now start going down rapidly. Am I right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll have like 2, because it may be too intense. Okay, so let's go like this. Maybe this side. What I want to do, okay, is to come with this over here and have a pool over there. Okay, so that's that. Down. So normally, I remember in Planet Coaster, you just drag this, right? And same in other ones, but this one is just quite awkward. Now you can make it smaller and bigger as well. The length. Yes, that's pretty good. But why does this not give me the dropping thing? Ah, yeah, there you go. Okay. It kind of looks weird. Oh, yes, I know what I can do. Just make it smaller, basically. Okay. And then this way. Or maybe no. This way. And this way. Once you kind of get hang of it, okay, it's okay. I've got to say, like, it's not the worst one in the world, but yeah, it lacks things. Now, you can't go up for some reason. I'm not understanding that either. So that's what's going on here. Okay, so this is kind of getting more difficult in this area, so I'm just gonna raise this. Not enough money. We've got only 2,000 left. Okay, so we're gonna go like this, straight, down, and then pretty much down. And they'll be falling from 1.5 meters. Maybe we can avoid that actually. 1 meter should be okay, and then the end. Yeah, perfect. So I think that's kind of working. I don't know. I'm not the best at it, honestly. I would have preferred if this was controlled with the mouse rather than these controls, but there you go. That's what the game offers. And we're going to go for fun pool. Now, I'm going to have a separate one, okay? Because the reason behind it is that people will get injured if it's not. So we're just going to have something like this. It needs to be a bit deeper. Yeah, I think 2 meter one is okay. And what we're going to do is have an exit point and maybe stairs, just so people can get out of here. And what else? This is not needed because they won't be able to go in. Maybe this. This is too deep. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this and I'm gonna click on this and run a test. Now, we're just gonna do no entry on this, so this is just an exit pull. See, so there is like a dummy just going down. Non-swimmers would drown, meaning that the pool is just too deep. So let's go 1.5, okay? And then let's just test this again. Ah, there you go. There's a dummy coming down already. Okay, so that basically tells us that the test was successful. We can reduce the waiting time. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 6.5 seconds. And there you go. People already are interested in going. So that's good. Now another thing I want to do, okay, so we've got like a little area here. I'd like to grab a couple of shops. The only thing is that shops are rather messy, so we may want to have them here. So let's just grab dark tiles, wood floor, cream tiles. Not sure. Dirt, gravel, rock. Maybe this? This looks weird. Yeah, let's try this maybe. This is just for the shops, just to make the area look a bit different. I suppose. So that's one and that's the other. Okay, so this is for French fries, this is for some sodas, and then let's grab maybe a couple of these here and there. It doesn't matter what way they're placed. And now the other thing as well, I thought we had... Oh no, it has to be researched, I think. Unless it's here. No, it's here. So what we can do is to grab a couple of seating areas. And we can twist them as well, so in a bit of an angle. Yeah, so this shows us the luxury. As you can see, you can really do things here. So the game isn't just as bad as I'm building here. There's definitely loads of things that can be done. I can grab these. Interesting. Can I have it like this? Oh, I can. Ah, nice. Okay, cool. So that's pretty nice. Then this is... Yeah, it says placed on the walls. I'm not understanding. Like, what's that supposed to be? Anyway, let's have a couple of lounges as well. I think I'm just gonna have it here. People like to just lay down on those. In an angle. Oh yeah. There are some events as well. So as you can see here, nearby park has closed. More people will be coming in. And these people are devouring whatever we're selling. Maybe wooden side table. Yeah, nice. It looks more organic. And look, there are lights as well you can do and have here and there. Like here. Decorations, so you can place things on the walls and whatever. Now, this is what I was talking about, okay? So the kind of highly rated items require the joy sparks, which you receive once people are happy with your place. And you'll see things basically happen. Let's put a tree up here. A couple of rocks. Ah yeah, see, these women here are talking. And also all objects, okay? So we can grab like... Yeah, this could be like a nice lounge area. With... Oh, a massive rock. And we can grab a couple of rocks here and there. Oh no. Way too big. It doesn't let me lower it to the ground or anything. Okay, let's grab whatever this is. I wish I could build... So you can't really build walls from what I've noticed. Oh wow. It's massive. Anyway, we'll have to wait for the research. Because we got no things. Okay, so let's just see. Actually, I didn't look. Look at this. Intensity is extreme. This may mean, yeah, people will say it's too scary. I mean, is it though? But yeah, so yeah, so this is way too bad, I suppose. I think it's because of this drop here. So let me quickly redo it and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I've redesigned it now. It's looking awful. It's like a big poo. But there you go. It's working as it's meant to. Okay, we're just really testing the game. I'm not really necessarily building, you know, the best water park in the world. But there you go. The intensity is high, the fun is high, and sport is low, which is fine. It doesn't matter. Sport doesn't matter here. It's the the intensity as well, but the fun part of things is really the most important. So the only thing is that this part here seems to be quite slow, but there you go. Now thoughts, yeah. So thoughts kind of reset for most part, I suppose. The only thing that it wouldn't reset for would be accidents, when accidents happen. So there you go. There's one accident here already. I'm not sure how. He slipped on grass. So that's what happened there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, as you can see here, we've got 81 guests. And it's May. So yeah, I think we'll be able to reach the assignment. Now, the only other thing is, yeah, so the research is going to be ongoing. Now, to be honest, in the demo, there's actually pretty few things that we can research and unlock, so it's not too bad. As I said, you can keep playing. The only thing is that what limits us is really the space, right? So look at the size of this pool. You may want to fit one more here, but if you are, you know, looking to have nice buildings and little areas here and there, you don't really have that much space to work with, unfortunately. But there we go. So this guy is injured. Basically what happens is that the lifeguard jumps in and saves them. Oh yeah, so this is what I was talking about, okay? If a person is very happy, they'll just they'll start generating the luxury rating, basically, that's all. Or the joy sparks. As you can see here, there's money coming in from everywhere, really. There's a person here. There's another person here. So sometimes what can happen is that if they're going too fast and these haven't left, they can actually slide on top of each other, if that makes sense, and that's how they get injured. But yeah, so they seem to be pretty happy, so that's pretty good. There's another person. Oh yeah, so they had to help themselves, did you see? Yeah. Because the slide was, yeah, I think it's a bit too slow in this area. That's what's happened, but that's okay. As I said, you know, this kind of works for me. And what was that actually? So another thing is that you can actually check statistics, okay? Yeah, see, so they're slowing. I think it depends as well on the person. Yeah, so they're very slow here. It probably should have dropped a bit somewhere, but that's okay. So the visualization, so basically speed, this shows you how fast things are. It's kind of bluish and purple and whatever. Probably red is the speediest. Then acceleration, so it shows you where things happen. Then the G's, lateral G's, so there you go. This is the worst part. Everything else is fine, smooth. And then bouncing. Obviously here there's a bit of bouncing because of the little twists and whatever and turn. Apart from that, pretty good. Now there are other views you can do. So here, right, luxury, so it shows you where things are luxurious. Dirt and wetness, as you can see here, it's a bit here and there. Then there is the acceleration we just reviewed, and that's pretty much it. And then, oh yeah, then this, right? So fun, so people are actually having fun. This girl isn't, although she just got, I'm not sure why. What do you mean? She changing color, or what is it? Oh yeah, she'd be happier if there were more luxurious items. Okay, well, we're working on it. Then energy, so people need to sit down, whatever. Then hunger, thirst, and whatnot. Sweat. For sweat, this means that basically they need to get washed, right? Luxury preference, impression, dirt. So yeah, so there's quite a few views that you can explore. Some people actually, it's quite funny. I'm not sure where it says that, but if you click on some of them, right, it basically says that they prefer to stay clothed or clothed. There you go. Okay, so we've just completed the research for steam bath. So basically a sauna, and then that shows us how we can build one. Now, sauna is important because look at what's happening, okay? So the people here, the blue ones, look, this grandpa here is shaking because he's cold. He wants to go to sauna badly. So I think what I'm going to do is to have them, well, have one over here. And then see, okay, so now souvenir shop is researching. I think here be good. Now, it's rather expensive venture though. We can't have any more. Okay. So what I need to do is to speed up the game so we can grab more money. Pretty much. Not much else can be done. Now the good thing is that the rating goes up. With rating we get more money. Because people be like, oh, it seems like you should be charging more or whatever. So the pools, yeah, see, so this is what happens when it comes to more intense slides. They seem to be getting injured more often. And this is the no entry pool, meaning that they need to get out as soon as possible. Non-swimmer pool. See, and we've already generated like whatever amount of sparks. Okay, we're at 700. I can potentially start building it, but it won't be the easiest thing to do with little money, but we should be able to build something which we can then expand. That's what it is basically. It's gonna be the tiniest sauna ever, but there you go. So I'm just gonna have a door here. I actually quite like the... let me just unpause the game so we'll be getting money as we're building. I like the way the game handles the seating area. So let me just show you. Oh, that's it. That's as much as we can go. If I speed it up, I may be able to finish this. So look, on the wall, it shows you basically, you know, where you haven't placed it, I suppose. Come on. Okay, so build this here. And look, and then you can start from this angle and just keep going. Like so. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then we'll just need... Now this is 350, so we don't really have that much money. But yeah, that sauna would be okay for the time being anyway. 350, so that's pretty expensive. But it's needed, otherwise the sauna won't work. And then you have additional items, okay, such as the... I don't know what that is, barrel for dipping or whatever. Then what's this? I don't know why the game is not showing us what those things are, but that's fine. Ah, come on. We need 350. So we can't do anything. And we can't pay it off or anything. And the money seems to be going down. There you go. Okay. So this was talking about the Joy Sparks. That's okay. We're gonna just leave it the way it is. And then I'll choose... So the scent. We need... new infusion. What does that mean? Ah, so we can actually set up... Oh, I didn't see this. Okay. So we can set up a steam bath type. Silence, no scent. So we can go for bergamot, let's say. Right? Nobody. I don't know what that means. Intensity, wellness, 3.5. Yeah, we'll go for orange. And then ambient music, chill out. Yeah, let's go for that, okay? And then time 9. Nobody. I don't know what that means. Okay, so let's go with that. And then round 2 will be blood orange and silence. And that's... I'm not quite sure what the round 2 means. Okay. So let's try with that, and then we'll go for round 3 for lime and silence. No, yeah, silence. Perfect. We may want to do, so this is lime 8.4. Oh, lemon is 8.6. Okay, so that looks good. Why this says nobody? Oh, I see. We need, I forgot, we need a hire sauna manager. Is that right? Yes, Donna Kay will be changing all of that for us. So, I don't know, at 9 o'clock she'll kick in. Okay, and then we can open this. Normally there's no scent. But infusion planner, yeah, not sure. But there you go, right? So all the people that were cold are now coming in. Now Fun Pool has broken down, so we need to close this. Come here, refurbish, and reopen it. Kind of weird mechanic, but there you go. Okay, so now we're getting money, and we were also told that the entry was cheap for teens. So I'm just gonna increase it for everybody. Now there you go. So scenario goal seems to be reached very soon. Now, as you can see, it's too small, so that's where we're getting a lot of, well, it's intense. How can it be intense? So we need to close it, and then we can go ahead and expand it. So I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, we can actually expand it pretty well. So let's have it like so. Okay, and this bit here, let's change the door to this corner. I'm also gonna move this guy. Actually, I don't know if we can move this guy. Oh man. Door is very finicky. Additional settings, randomize rotation. I don't want to be rotating anything, but anyway, so let's just come like this. Now we're not getting enough money to complete this, but that's okay. This will suffice for now. And I suppose it'll work because it has this anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, if I were to click on this again, there's not a way to move it. You just have to destroy it and then do things. So I kind of wonder how this works. I've never seen that mechanic before. See, sometimes when you click on random things, you just figure things out. Okay, so there are almost 300 people in the park. Holy smokes, look. Things are busy. We've got not enough toilets, it seems. There's only one. Yeah. Indeed. One busy toilet. So what we can do is to have a toilet here somewhere. If I can... Seating essentials? Yeah. If I were to move this... Yeah, so that looks pretty good. And then we'll grab a couple of wall showers so people can shower away. And I can grab some tiles. Someone got injured, but look, what can we do? They have to keep going. Okay, and then I'd like to do wooden floor over here. Just to kind of finish off this area. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Now this is closed. I want to have it opened. We'll be closing it soon anyway, but there you go. Oh yeah. So I think what we should do is to hire another lifeguard. And then another cleaner. Okay, so the money is kind of slow to come in, but that's okay. Oh, someone made a little boo-boo here. We can also have more things here, but what we'll do though is have more sauna equipment. So let's say, the money just went down. Oh, what's the research doing? Ah, it's researching a burger shop. Yeah, that's okay. It'll give us money. So let's have them here. People like to cool down after sauning. Wall torch. Small crystal. Maybe we can have it here. I'd rather have this expanded, the seating area. I'm just not quite sure how this works though. Music is played during infusion. Like, how do you know when it's infused? Only at 9 maybe, I don't know. Yeah, see, so guests now think that it's cheap. You can go ahead and increase it. So we're gonna do 25, maybe 27. And that will give us more money. Everyone is happy here. And look at this, right? 350 people, 300 joy sparks. Again, we can now, well, we can't just quite yet, but we will be able to have nice items and things. Is this closed? Yeah, because... Oh yeah, there was an accident, that's why. They're all closed. People were waiting. Okay, there you go. And then the parking just... the park rating has just exploded, really. I think this is crap, right? Like, people... This should be just a full... tube slide. Yeah, see, so that's what happens. They get... When they get injured, it closes automatically, and then you need to run a test, and then it'll tell you that it's fine, and then you can open it. I don't get that mechanic whatsoever. Guests are tired. Yeah, so that's another thing. You kind of need to make sure that they are obviously satisfied with everything. Oh yeah, we've got now pool bar. I mean, we could have it here, but it'll be strange. What I can do, let me do this, okay? Because this is actually pretty cool. I will edit this pool. I think I will add an area over here. This is blocked by an object. I have to sell this. Tear down. Sell, just move. Okay, let me just have it like so. Yeah, that's okay. And then we can grab that poor, where is it? Bar pool. Ah, it's not here. The pool has no stairs or ladders, what? That's strange. We've removed the only stairs available. That's okay, we can grab a little ladder here. And then where's the... Ah, that's it. Yeah, so let's grab the pool bar over here. Okay, so this will actually give us additional revenue. And then I think a good idea would be to have stairs here. So people can come in. There's strange items here as well. This could be pretty good, but there's no room. Maybe this one here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's kind of like a kids area, if anything. Looks okay, right? Children think it's too expensive. Okay, well let's leave it at that and see. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at 1915. And there you go, right? So this now gives us loads of money. As you can see, like the pool is just too busy. Almost to a point where if it's too busy, the water can actually get polluted, and then that's why you need to... Oh no, what's it doing? Maybe let's just increase the waiting time. Hard to tell. Like, it's so random. Like, why would you do that? I know they're trying to, I suppose, introduce that kind of thing into the game, but look, this pool is just way too busy now. Everyone is there, and everyone's getting injured because they're sliding on top of each other's heads and shoulders. Yeah, the bar is the business. You can actually click and tell. So if we click on, it's the sheet. It's on the running cost, whatever, but food and drink is doing well. And I think what we're gonna do is to grab another little building so they can build... We can build a burger stall, which gives us additional prestige, and this thing as well. Yeah. Souvenir shop. Oh, 250, okay. Nice. And then let's just make sure we've got the tiles. What is this? Yeah, that'll do. So it'll give us even more money, right? Especially with this amount of people. And it kind of works here, I suppose. Yeah, so that's nice. And then with that, really, you can just keep going for loads of different things. Now we're researching the luxury and the different items that we can place. You can click on things. Attractions. Now this doesn't tell us anything. I guess they're tired. So I suppose we can build things for them. So not the best. Wooden lounge chair. Yeah, let's go with the wooden benches. We can have a couple of them here. Maybe like a seating area here would be good. Oh. That didn't work. Okay, so that's fine. And then, oh look, yeah, so these are the decorations now available. Nothing too crazy, I suppose. But we've got antiques and whatever. Lights. Oh yeah, look, so there are now better items as well. We've got more pool equipment. These things are available. This thing again. Oh, this is really not well done. But look, as I said, I don't want to complain because we're doing let's just do a test room. Closed. Okay. Open. Now we can go ahead and expand this and more people can use it. Although it looks okay. 2 and 10s. Then no center on is good. Okay. Yeah, let's just close this, expand this section. Okay, I'd like to place this here in the middle, so I'm just gonna get rid of this. And let's click edit once again and make sure we've got like a couple of things. There's a clock. There's some sort of a mirror or whatever. Oh. Oh, I see. We can have this. Yeah, let's go for that. Some sort of jacuzzi. Let's make sure we are keeping it open. Oh yeah, so this kind of works for this place. Ah, look at this. People just go in. So this is called Diving Tower. Oh no, Whirlpool. Okay. I don't know how the Diving Tower came about. We could potentially place another toilet. And maybe even a couple of these guys, because things are kind of far away from here. Twist and turn. So let's have it here. And I'm gonna go for essentials. Yeah, let's have one of these. What's this? Gladiator trash can. It's funny. Let's make sure this is here. And let's grab one of those as well. Yeah, so like a little area where people can go. Okay, nice. See, look how full this is. And as well as that, okay, you can keep expanding. There's Finnish sauna, there's thermal pool. But yeah, not very much space for everything as of yet. But yeah, we're now making money. And I think we've just won the scenario, yes. And this is now the same thing, right? So we need to run a test. the test. The domino will give us the green check. And then there you go, we can open it. So I really don't kind of get it, but there you go. Some things aren't meant to be known. Granny here tripped on the grass. Yeah, and then look, there are more items. So like if I'll go to decorations, so you can do something like this nicely. Or not so nicely. And then yeah, walkways and whatever. So you can really start doing things, little walls and things like that. Yeah, it's just I believe the item placement isn't the best, if you were to ask me, in my humble opinion. I can have like this going on. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. Everyone is happy. And look, more people, more money. We can actually start paying off the loan now because we're making quite a bit. Yeah. Okay, and research has been completed. Luxury. Let me just show you before we go quickly the items available. Yeah, so look, we've got now banners and whatnot. That can be placed here. Kinda looking weird, but there you go. This can have a roof. Oh, I think it's for like... Is it? Okay, okay, so you can actually build to some degree. So like a shop or something can go there. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Or little... But look, it's very limited to what I can do. I can't really... Yeah. Oh well. I can't lower it or anything like that. And tear down. Yeah, so there you go, little area. But yeah, you can definitely start properly doing things, right? Because for now everything is just placed on top of one another. Look at this pool. Like, would you be well going into this pool in real life? There's no hope you'd see me there. Hundreds of people inside the pool. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I enjoy the game. Once it comes out, once it's, you know, full version, or maybe in early access, it's something that I definitely would like to revisit. Check it out. It's on Steam, and there's a demo available to be downloaded. It's been, I think, released just a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's looking pretty well. There's a queue here of people waiting for a slide. This slide is still closed. Yeah, we need more guards apparently. There isn't enough. But yeah, once you have this, okay, look, people are just... yeah, people really just keep buying things like there's no tomorrow or something. Like everything is free. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, just before I wrap it up, look at this, right? So this is obviously us paying it off and whatever, but yeah, so we're making like 1,000, and that's only the beginning of it, right? So yeah, I don't know if that's balance or not, but it kind of looks a bit too easy for me. But yeah, anyway, we'll go from there. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you in the next episode. Meanwhile, take care, okay? As always, stay hooked.